What's going on? This is Marcus, and in today's video, we're going to cover and talk about those goals that were set for 2021, where we are, where our progress is after this first quarter of this calendar year. So, all right, ready, set, action!
If you're interested in learning about finance, hit the subscribe button and like button down below.
Why you say that for question down below? Please subscribe and hit that like button down below. Bring some energy into it. Be lively. Fix your little. I don't want your little stuff all showing. All right. Go ahead. Action.
If you're interested in learning about finance, please hit the subscribe button down below. And like button.
Okay, so before we go into it, at the end of the calendar year, the end of that dumpster fire that I'm gonna refer to as 2020, we all kind of had a lot of the finance YouTubers, folks on their debt free and their fire journey. They all kind of laid out just some of the goals that they wanted to accomplish. Because you can't get to it's hard to get to your destination if you don't have a roadmap. So everybody laid out their goals, and it's just quarterly check-in time. Check out a few of my fellow YouTubers' channels so you can see where they are in their journey. First is the homie Britt from Plan Your One Life with Britt. I'll put the link to her channel in the description box below. Next is my guy Harlan D. White. Hey, he's making great progress. And last but definitely not least is Andrew Lopez Finance. Hey, I'm going to put a link to all of those channels below in the description box. So definitely go check their channels out. But more importantly, check out the video that they've done on their quarterly goal updates for this calendar year. So let's jump into it. The number 5 goal that we had listed, this was the easiest one. That's why I put it first at number 5. It was reduce household investments to 10%. Normally we did anywhere between 15 to 13%. So we have a really strong investment portfolio because we've been doing that for some years. But we wanted to tone down those investments and focus more on eliminating debt. So again, as you all are familiar with the journey, we cleared out a lot of the consumer debt, and now we're just focused on the student loan debt. So that was an easy one to do. We reduced that investment from 15 to 13% to just at 10%, so we can still, benefit from the time value of money. But we're so far into our debt snowball, we can still relatively attack our student loan debts in an aggressive manner. We typically pay about 3% of that student loan balance on the loan that we're focused on right now. We pay about 3% every month towards paying that off. So the next goal that we had identified was related to passive income and side hustle. So let's talk about the side hustles first. So with the side hustle, the wifey does have a travel agency that she runs. I will tell you that's starting to pick up now that these vaccine rollouts are coming through and things appear to be kind of opening up. So she does have people who want to plan these beautiful destination weddings and just get out the house and go on vacation. She has those lined up. So we're definitely going to make some additional income this year from side hustles, well, particularly her side hustle. So that's a good thing. On the passive income front, we still have income coming in from rental properties. We also have investment income that we get in the form of dividends and so forth. And the last thing, and the thing that we really focused on, was we just have this land down south that's just kind of sitting there and paying taxes on it every year. I'll tell you, the original plan, right now we currently just, rent it out so people can hunt. So now that the weather's getting warm, people want to hunt. So that may pick up a little bit. But again, for the most part, it's really just kind of sitting there and not producing anything or a nominal amount of income production. So right now, I still haven't decided a way to capitalize on that yet. One way may just to be to sell it. Another idea we had was putting some trailer homes down south. The big trailer homes are popular, so get a used trailer home for anywhere between $7,000 to $9,000 and just have it set up and then rent it out. That's another thought. But right now, we haven't done anything with that passive income from that land. And they still haven't legalized marijuana, so that's definitely not an option. So still thinking of some creative ways to do that. I will tell you, we do have something that we're thinking about doing in the works to greatly increase our passive income, but right now it's just kind of a thought. So there's really no need to delve into it. Once we make a decision, I'll definitely let you all know. But as it stands right now, look like we'll generate some side income for this calendar year from the wifey's travel agency business. But as far as passive income, we really just have the same passive income coming in: investment income, rental property income, and that's about it where we're at. We haven't come up or decided to do anything with that land that we're using or that we have that we're not using just yet. Okay, the third thing is paying extra towards my son's 529 college plan. Currently, I allocate $300 a month. I wanted to increase that to an extra $200 a month to give him $500 a month. What I probably should have did was I probably should have done an allocation to just have it come out automatically, but I didn't do that for some strange reason. Currently, we have not contributed any additional money to his 529 plan. However, as a lot of you probably are aware, I do our household budget based on getting paid twice a month. There are 2 months out of the year where we get paid 3 times, so that gives us an opportunity to catch up with paying debt or other financial goals that we have. So, April 1st will be one of those months where we have paychecks. Well, we have 3 paychecks, and I do plan on contributing $1,000 towards his 529. So we'll be on pace to actually meet and satisfy that goal by the end of the calendar year. The next goal is amazing. It's funding the emergency fund. As many of you know from my last emergency fund update and sinking fund videos, I actually put a number on it. The amount we needed was about 15 to 16,000. I just rounded it up to a good $20,000, so that's what the goal is. Currently, we're standing at $4,493. So far as this first quarter, we are definitely on pace. I will tell you the expectation for next month, for April, is to be able to make some really good headway with regard to funding our emergency fund. I don't know if you all recall, but I do have an old SUV that I do plan on selling. That'll bring in some money. That will save some money on insurance monthly. In addition to, again, next month being a 3 paycheck month. So I have a little bit of leverage there to potentially catch up with funding the emergency fund to keep us on pace to meet that goal. But so far we are on track. We're at, again, $4,493 at the end of the first quarter, and we're looking to have $20,000 in that emergency fund by the end of the calendar year. This last one is a really big deal. It's a really big deal because the goal was to pay off, and I didn't give a really specific number. I said between $30,000 to $45,000 towards my student loans, and the reason I said that is because early on we didn't know how long the interest rate freeze and the payment freeze was going to last, and as long as that is still in play, it allows us to solely focus on this one loan and not worry about the wifey's loan. So I kind of had a sliding scale. We can do anywhere from $30,000 to $45,000. Well, now that we have a little bit of granularity on how things play out, we could be realistic with the numbers. But I don't even have to be realistic with the numbers because I had a huge windfall that allowed us to pay 45 stacks on the student loans. I'm going to put the image up right now. Check it out. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. April Fools. Even though it's not April 1st, I just wanted to say something. So, April Fools on that one. So, hey, we didn't have a windfall. We may have a windfall in the future, but we didn't have a windfall. So, where we are with the student loans. Again, like I said, I left that space. I said anywhere between $30,000 to $45,000. Essentially, in order for us to meet the goal, and I just decided to put a number on it. I wanted to split the difference. The number that we want to pay off this calendar year is $37,000 towards my student loan, which is the student loan that we're focusing on right now. So in order for us to meet this goal every quarter, we have to pay $9,250 to actually meet this goal. Now, where we currently are with regard to the first quarter, we've paid off $7,000 towards that debt. So we are a little bit behind, but I do have a plan to catch up using some additional money that I expect to get from a tax refund or other bonuses and things of that nature that may or will likely come into fruition later on during the calendar year. The only reason why we haven't hit the goal is because we didn't completely eliminate the credit card and the vehicle debt until January. So we really didn't start focusing on the student loan until February. So we missed that opportunity in January to pay the normal payment of $3,600 or $3,400, essentially because we had to finalize and knock out the last bit of remaining consumer debt with credit cards and cars and everything that we had in January. So we are currently off pace with regard to hitting the $37,000 goal, but we do have a plan in place using additional money that's going to come in the form, like I said, of refunds and bonuses to catch up. Right now we're off about $2,250, but that shouldn't be a big deal to catch up. I do expect to catch up by the time we tune in 3 months to give that next quarterly report. I do expect to be fully on pace to meet that $37,000 goal at the end of the year. And that's it. That's kind of where we at. Wanted to keep this video real short, sweet, simple, to the point. Hey, this is a perfect time to just kind of sit down, adjust, recalibrate that's the military talk. Recalibrate the aim so you can actually achieve your goals. There's nothing wrong with making adjustments to your goals. Sometimes you can exceed your goals so you can adjust the numbers. Other times, as you get a clear picture of what your finances are and things come up, you may have to become a little bit more conservative or reduce some of the financial goals, and that's perfectly fine. Just remember, progress is progress. All you can do is judge yourself on not what I'm doing, not what anybody else doing. Judge yourself on the progress that you can make. I appreciate you all tuning in. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Be healthy. Peace.